About the last few days where we've had rain and wind, the temperatures have been really mild.
Yeah, in the 60s, we had some record highs over the last few days. We were in that warm section of this atmospheric river, so we didn't cool down very much. Today, 62 degrees in Portland. Felt pretty nice out there. It tied a record high for us here in Portland. I know Troutdale tied a record as well, and Hood River had broken a record for today. 66 degrees for the Dalles, 71 coming out Pendleton. How about that? We're in the middle of November and we have some 70s still out there, and it's even tough to hit 60s. When we're hitting 62 and tying records, you know that we shouldn't be there. All right, so observed peak wind gusts. Today we hit 42 miles per hour for our peak wind gusts, so it was mild out there, it was breezy, and we did have some rain too. 54 miles per hour was that wind gust coming out of the Dalles, Pendleton 55, and Hermiston at 63. You can see some of the Oregon coast there as well. I know there was a wind gust out towards Lincoln City at the 70-mile-per-hour range, so very breezy at times early this morning. Portland and A and Mount Hood Meadows and Seaside tonight. The last couple of days have been very breezy and wet out towards Seaside. Now notice that we're seeing the snowfall there for Mount Hood Meadows. We've been tracking that since about 4 or 5 p.m., finally starting to see the colder air reach the mountains and then followed up with the snowfall. So that's going to continue on as we head into tonight, picking up a few inches all the way down to the passes. So if you're going to be up doing some traveling through the passes, some folks may have to do that in the early morning hours. Be ready for some snowfall. You can see the snowfall FUTURECAST as we go through our Tuesday, may bring a couple inches there. I think it's possible we get anywhere from about 2 to 4 inches down to about Government Camp. Some weather models only pushing about 1.5 inches, but I think we could get a little bit more than that. All right, here's that area of low pressure that passed on through and that front that brought in the disturbance for us earlier today. Now that northwest flow keeps us cool, but there's still some patchy showers out there. We'll zoom on in. We'll tap into the radar real quick so I can show you that. As they approach us, they kind of fizzle off for tonight, but notice that maybe there's some development there over portions of the West Hills. So we still could see some very light rain tonight. This is where we kind of topped off through the afternoon, but we could add on to that total. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to stay mainly dry as we go to the overnight hours. All right, till the look at 0.6 of an inch, so good soaking there for the Oregon coast this afternoon. That's what's left of the atmospheric river. It all falls apart. We have high pressure moving on in for Tuesday, but we'll have to watch to the west there because Thursday and Friday we have another disturbance moving in, and that might also tap into some of that moisture right there. FUTURECAST through the overnight dries us pretty much all the way up, especially east of the mountains. Maybe some very light snow still for the mountains there. And then we get to the afternoon, it's really clear. We keep that going for Wednesday, so we have a couple days here where we'll have some sunshine, and then it really starts to thicken up before that rain arrives there on Thursday. Let me show you the 7-day forecast. 50 degrees tomorrow, 36 Wednesday morning, and pretty chilly there, 51 on Wednesday, and then there's that rain Thursday and Friday. But if you have plans for the weekend, so far, it looks like it's going to be pretty dry.
Yeah, I know it's just Monday, but that's why you're looking out for our weekend too. Thanks.
That's right.
Well, still to come, the Blaze.